preventing exposure to toxic chemicals is one of the things that is near and dear to our hearts here at Lemongrass Spa, and creating products within the beauty space is what we're known for. And I think when we hear the fact that only 10% is really genetic, I think that's pretty shocking for a lot of people, because we've been led to believe that, it's predisposition and those kinds of things. But really, we need to take a better look at what's in our environment, what are we using in our homes, and also the slice of things that we're using throughout the day, which are our beauty and self-care products, right? So we have a campaign that we do here at Lemongrass Spa to really help impact, first of all, knowledge. So people are a little bit more knowledgeable about what some of the causes are, what things to avoid, and then taking it a next step further and saying, take some action, whether that's spreading the word about how to prevent, doing fundraisers, helping someone who is maybe going through a breast cancer journey right now, whatever the case might be. And so one of the things that we've created here at Lemongrass in our mission to create safer, more natural products for consumers is a pink healing balm. And this is part of our October campaign. It's an excellent product, if you will, that you can use for all purpose moisturizing your skin, but it's 100% all natural. There's no preservative. There's no toxic chemicals. We use frankincense essential oil for the scenting, as well as natural ingredients like apricot kernel oil, for example, and beeswax to create it. And so for every stick that is sold during the month of October, we're donating $2 to one of the organizations, just like BCPP, as well as $3 when a customer purchases one of the healing balm jars, which we call the family size. Some of them call it jumbo, but I have kind of dove into one of these already. You can see that I used my spatula to apply it, but this is a beautiful pink balm. Again, all natural ingredients with this, and it's a great way to just get the word out, but also gift to someone who's maybe going through a health journey right now. So I know, Erica, you are really excited to share some top tips that your organization is trying to spread the message on.
Yeah, so we have top tips for everyday, lifestyle changes. And then we have deeper tips of where we're trying to create systemic change. So today we're going to do the top tips, the everyday tips, things that you can start doing today and making sure you can create a healthier home for you and your family. So one of the ones I have today is simple, and we've all been doing it, I think, a lot because of COVID, but washing your hands. Something as simple as washing your hands helps reduce the exposure to all the chemicals and the piles of dust that you're picking up. And we recommend using a soap free of triclosan, which is a cancer-causing chemical. So another good one and very simple is take off your shoes. It's one of those things that whatever you're bringing in, outside, it's going to come in through your home. And the best way to prevent that is just leave the shoes at the door. We recommend wet mopping and using a HEPA vacuum to remove dust rather than a dry sweeping, because that tends to then get the dust more in the air, and the wet mop does a much better job with that. So wet mopping. We also, light at night, exposure to light at night, can actually lead to breast cancer. So women that work in that occupation, have to have different things that they're looking at for, but there's simple things in your home where you can just make sure your sleeping space is dark at night, make sure it's free of blue electronic lights. I wear a sleep mask, that helps. And something as simple as that can actually help prevent breast cancer. Choosing furniture, carpets, mattresses free of flame retardants and PFAS is a biggie. Never microwave in plastic. Choose products that disclose their fragrance ingredients, just like Lemongrass, which is an amazing company, is leading the way in this space. Many of you may or may not know, but there's this fragrance loophole that allows for companies to legally have cancer-causing ingredients in their products. And it can be masked under the word fragrance. And so we're trying to change that at the federal level. And it's just amazing to see companies already doing it on their own and leading the charge. So just want to give kudos to Lemongrass there. Another tip we have is, read labels. They can be long, they can be daunting, but there are simple, apps out there like Clearia or Think Dirty. They're on your browser or on your phone, and you can just pull up whatever product you have, and it will be able to instantly tell you, hey, there's parabens in here, or there's phthalates in here, or endocrine disruption. So it's a really nice tip to use that I often use. A biggie right now that we're working on is getting PFAS out of cookware and food packaging. So a good tip for you at home is choose ceramic coated or cast iron rather than nonstick pans that often contain Teflon and PFAS. Another one is limit your alcohol consumption. We have seen a high raise in breast cancer risk. So our tip is, one less drink, do what you can, and just know, be mindful of that. And another thing I'd like to recommend is taking action. Your voices are so crucial and vital, and legislators listen, corporate CEOs listen. They just need you to send in those letters. And we've got an amazing action center on our site right now with some really incredible bills that you, I think, would be very interested in that will help cosmetic safety reform. And so another, top tip this month is try and get to our action center and at least take one action.
Thank you so much for your tips, all the information on awareness this month. We really appreciate what you and your entire team is doing for this industry. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Heidi. This has been a pleasure. I hope to talk to you again soon.